Okay, so look at this. So if I shake the table, so look at this. If I shake the table, look how unstable is the Insta over here. It just shake like crazy. It's so easy to tip over and look at this. If I shake, look at that. So if you want to shoot something in front, so if you want to shoot something, so if I shake the table a little bit, if you want to shoot something on the table, so if I shake, so I shake the table, so I shake the table, so if I shake the table, look at this. The Insta is so much shakier than the GoPro. The GoPro is just so much shorter and it will not. So if I shake the table like this, the Insta360 is so much unstable. So if I shake the table, so if I shake the, so if I shake the table, so if I shake the table a little bit, the Insta360 is so much shakier because of the height and very little footprint connect to the table. So if you want to shoot something, just put your camera onto a table stuff, the GoPro will be so much easier to control. The Insta is just like shaking, and sometimes if you touch it, it will just tip over. It's just stupid design. There is no way to put it on a table without any protection. And if you want to lay it down, you got to find some way to protect the lens. And on the GoPro, you can just put it on a table like this and will not scratch the lens, and it's just so stable to shoot straight on the table without any accessories. If you want to shoot 300, if you want to shoot 360, if you want to put the camera on the table to shoot some content, look at this. I just shake the table a little bit. The Insta360 is so much shakier and just, so much super unstable. If you want to shoot 360 content, if you want to use the camera on top of the, if you want to shoot something on the table, if you just want to shoot something, if you just want to put the camera on the table to shoot something, if you just want to put your camera on the table without any accessory to shoot your content, look at this. It's so much shakier on the Insta360. It's just so little footprint, and it's so tall, and it just shake like crazy. So no matter the table is moving, or maybe you knock the camera down, and you will just scratch the lens so easily. So if you want to put the camera down, you got to always take care of the lens, because you got to use some lens guard or put it back to the original pouch or lens cap, that kind of stuff. Just so hard to put it down and rest. On the GoPro side, it's just so easy. You just put it on a table without any lens cap. It will stay there. It will not tip over. It's really, really hard to tip over. So it's just sturdy on the table. You can shoot it like this. Yeah. So this shape of the Insta, I feel like it's more like a, so the shape of the Insta is more, I feel like the shape of the Insta is I feel like the shape of the Insta is more like a handheld device because if you handle it with your hand, it feels awesome. And if you are going to, but if you're going to rig, but if you're going to rig something, but if you're going to rig something, but if you're going to rig something, I will choose. But if you're going to rig something, I will recommend to choose. But if you're going to rig to some, but if you're going to, but if you're going to rig something, but if you're going to rig, but if you're going to rig to some, but if you're going to rig, but if you're, but if you're going to rig the camera, I will recommend the GoPro because it's just so much easier to rig. The shape, the size, the length of the Insta360 is only I feel like it's only good for handheld and also selfie stick. Other than those two options, I will recommend to use GoPro because it's just so much easier. It will not stick out that much and just, yeah, it's just easier to use. If you're going to rig something, if you're going to rig your camera, like put it on, if you're going to rig your camera into some weird spaces, weird places, I would recommend to use GoPro because Insta is only for it's good for handheld and also selfie stick. Other than those are totally unusable. It just causes so much weird vibration, just like the image I show you, the jello effect, and some if you hard mount it on some moving stuff, it will cause some crazy vibration like this, and weird motion blurs, all kinds of weird stuff. On the GoPro, nothing will happen. If you rig a GoPro, nothing. If you rig the GoPro, none of those problems will happen. It's just so much easier. It's short. It will not stick out that much. If you want longer, you just need some kind of longer arm. You hard mount, soft mount, no any problem.